Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. We are teaching about the Banya, the wisdom, according to the book named Jnana Vibhanga, classification of wisdom. So, according to this session, so there are three types of jnana: Chandamaya, Banya, the wisdom made of thinking, the wisdom Sudamaya Banya, the wisdom made of hearing or learning, Bhavanamaya Banya, the wisdom made of Bhavana. So there are three types. So about the wisdom made of thinking and learning, so about this definition, the same, just differences is thinking and learning. So the types of wisdoms are a kind of banya or wisdom about the jobs, about the arts, about the Vaidya knowledge. So understanding karma and karma result, understanding vipassana banya. We use here Sichanulomika banya. So if you heard those wisdom from other people, so this is made of hearing. So after that, sometimes you may think yourself. So if so, it is made of thinking. So about the Bhavanamaya Banya, it is within the wisdom within absorption. So it is briefly saying in Pali. So we were trying to check a commentary. So one thing is a karma yadana. Karma is like a job. Karma is a job. Ayarana is the cause of life, etc. So the cause of life, the cause of happiness. So which is a job arranged by wisdom. So in the book, so mentioned two types of jobs. One is inferior jobs, another one is superior jobs. So two types of jobs. According to inferior, like a carpenter's job. It is also hina karma, working with the hand. So next one is Bopa Chataka karma. Bopa Chataka karma is like throwing rubbish. This kind of jobs are like low jobs, inferior jobs. So here also carpenter's job also another low jobs. So because you have to do with your hand. So like a farming, I think those they have land, based on land they do. You just plant, it will grow itself. So after sometimes you just take a result. Maybe in the past it is more comfortable, but nowadays farming also very busy. Yeah, even in our younger time, we don't use fertilizer or like poison to kill insects. So we don't have those things. What we do is sometimes we skip years. You may have many lands. So some lands you keep 1 year, 2 year, 3 year without planting. So after that, the soil can be better. So, and they may have a lot of land. So make some land free to get a fertilizer back. So nowadays, even 1 year, they want to plant 2 times, 3 times. So the soil may not be good. So it is different. So different. So based on time, low jobs, high jobs may be different. So yeah, this is a carpenter's job. Throwing rubbish. This is a hina kama. So low jobs. Next one, ogata. Ogata, superior jobs. Good job is like plowing, trading, taking care of cows. Like Visakha in the Buddha time, you know. Visakha has a lot of cows. So when she married, her father trying to give cows to the daughter. So at that time, release, because they have cows, also they have many slaves. So slaves are take care. You just get milk, butter, or curd, or like that. So people take care of cows. So Visakha's father opened the door to release cows. Cows are following, full of road. So from here until where, so like that, 1 usapa or like that. So like let's say 1 mile. After 1 mile, stop. So 1 mile of cow maybe like that, full of road. They didn't count how many cows. No, with the numbers. So just count by distance. So after that, close the gate. When the gate is closed, some cows jump and follow. Want to follow to Visakha. So what is her karma? Jumping in this way is, in the past, when she offer food to the Sangha, some bhikkhus said, oh, it is enough. So although saying it is enough, and this one is something else, please take it. This is a chirumudu. One should try, 1 more, 2 more, like that. Yeah, karmas are based on our mind. And so like that, you really wish other people, you want to give very, how to say, very faithfully. So karma also will be. Yeah, someone like that. In the same way, the slaves also wish to follow to Visakha. So her father-in-law afraid. A lot of people. So a lot of people want you along. We are enough. But Visakha said they will take care of themselves. You don't need to worry. People will take care themselves. So this is some people have limited. We can control how many people. So it is among people, it can be different. So if a good leader, so they can lead many people. So they can manage with many people. So Visakha can manage, but Visakha's father-in-law is afraid, following such a lot of people. So after that, from Savatthi, Visakha is originally, I think, from Savatthi. So our go to Rajagaha, husband's house. But after that, they don't try to go to Rajagaha. On the way, they stop. They were established their city. That city is Singasa Nagara. Singasa Nagara. The meaning maybe, as I know, like an homemade city made by oneself. So they make their city, they make a city for themselves. So originally it is not city, just a land because of many people, many counts. So as a place, own city. So Singasa Nagara between Savatthi and Rajagaha. Like that. So Visakha also taking care of cows. So with her slaves. So yeah, they are very willingly to be slave for Visakha. So plowing or farming jobs, trading jobs, taking care of cows. So even in King Sododana, so they do ceremony. As a plowing ceremony. Saitata follow to Sododana. Sododana is plowing the field. So keep Saitata another tree. So surrounding people are trying to see Sododana. Sododana is plowing. So at that time, the Saitata got a seclusion. He practiced Anapana, another tree. The shade is not moving. So the shade is not moving. So because of Bhava, Saitata. So for you, shade is moving and not moving, not much a problem. If not mosquito not bite, will be very good. Will be very good. You need to make a wish and determine with a period of mind sitting. So all mosquito go away. So you can sit comfortably without nets like that. So Mara no need to disturb. Only with the mosquito quite enough. So some people are afraid of Mara. Afraid of Mara. Mara will not cannot. Mara will not compete with you. So only mosquito. So if you set a mosquito net well, yeah, it is a winning mosquito. You can celebrate. So yeah, this is Ogata jobs, superior jobs, plowing, trading, and taking care of accounts. So yeah, it is really needed for the people. So food is important for the world. So this is superior and inferior jobs. Based on time, it may be changed. People's thinking may change. So this is about the jobs. Next one is about the seipa. You may translate arts. So it is also have a low and high. Low jobs, low arts means like making a mat. Making a mat, like making clothing, making pots, making leather, making the soap. So soap. So These are low jobs, low arts. So, for example, in our younger time, to get a salt, we have a kind of place, maybe swamp place, a lot of muddy. If you go there, you may sink into the earth. Sometimes the cows, the buffaloes, once they go, they sink into the earth. So some places is hard, some places is very soft. So when it is hard, have a sauce, have a soft boulder, like a detergent boulder, you have to pick up. And sometimes together with the sand, so you can get a salt. So near my village, I have this kind of things. So we don't, in the past, we don't have a detergent boulder, soap boulder, coming in from other country. So we trying to get it from those places. So this kind of jobs is low jobs, making mats, making clothing, pots, leather jobs, about well doing about the leather, about the soap. What is Ogata? Superior jobs. Superior job is here like accountants, like mathematics, writing. So writing, this is a good jobs. And so about the sepa. Usually it is a bodily jobs. Bodily job. Next one is a wager. Wager is which is suitable for the Dhamma. Usually vowel jobs. Vowel jobs. Maybe like a mantra or maybe like a fortune teller, like that. So this is a wager. So you can learn those things, or you may know yourself about those jobs. So some people, by learning from other people, they are clever to do those jobs, those arts, those wager. Some people, without learning, they can know. So by thinking their own self, so their knowledge is sharp. For example, they can make a house very nicely without learning like architecture. So yeah, there are some kind of people. So you may know Bodhisattva story like a Mahosada. So Mahosada is a child, but a Bodhisattva. So you want to build the house to play for his friends. So carpenters measure this way, this way. At that time, by saying, "Oh, you should not measure in this way," so he lead, or rather, he didn't satisfy with the carpenter's work. He did himself. So although it is children, so this is a clever one's nature because he has fulfilled a lot of army. Only in this life he is young. So his wisdom is not young. Started from full uncountable like that. So fulfilling Barami long times. So although it is young, he can know many things. Yeah. So knowledgeable people may lead the world. They may do better other than other people. So those people are like something creator. And they are very knowledgeable. So once they do jobs, they can suddenly know, oh, if we do in this way, yeah, it will be better, like that. So there are some kind of people, this kind of people in the world. So in the same way, some mantras. So Buddha time also Bodhisattva give a mantra. You can read the Jataka story, this and that mantra. So one time, one of the Bodhisattva's disciple So cannot learn everything. So cannot learn. Bodhisattva lead, but cannot memorize. So only one stands up for that, for the surviving, he taught. It is in the Dhammabada. So you should try to read Chula Bandaka story. So make a mantra. So mantra is like that, I know you are thought, or like that. So what you are thinking, you are thinking to harm me. I know you are thought, something like this meaning, not so directly. So he recite anytime. One time, thieves come to near his home. So in the middle of the night, he recite. So some people, they are very no skills, no wise. Those people respect their job without thinking this and that. This stanza is given by teacher, and she will recite. Only he may know that. So middle of the night when he recite, thieves go away. Because I know you are thought, why you are trying to harm me, or like that. So those thieves are very famous thieves. Later they can become knew about him, so call him. So at that time they can learn that stanza from that bhasa. So after learning, they can also recite from time to time. One time, his Shiva like a Baba. So the enemy approach Baba. When you are shaving king's head, you just cut king's neck or throat, kill king. So at that time, shaving in time, king recite. So you are harming. I know for you. At that time, the Baba apologized, so can become saved. Like that. This is made by Bodhisattva. So they know, Bodhisattva knows some situation. So accordingly they can do even mantra. So some mantra is because of recitation powerful. Some mantras is not like that, not because of recitation power. Other people understand a different way. So become powerful. So like that. So yeah, medicine also the same. Some people they are normally they are very good, but they are feel they need to take medicine. So some teacher only may give water and some kind of beer. Actually no power. Yeah, morning you take a one. Evening you take a two. Before sleeping, just 10 minutes before, you take this one 3. You take. Actually, medicine is no power. Just to make that person satisfied. So sometimes like that. So, but it is effective. So like that. Knowledgeable people can do in some way. So if you think this is not meaningful, or you may say, but there are some meaning behind. In the same way, fortune tellers, some are really clever. So at least they may change your mind to be proper. So to be proper. So those things, some after learning, they know. So some people without learning, with their thought, they can do the same thing like learners. So if we want to be educated, we need to learn, or we need to think. So This is a Sudamaya Jnana and Chaindamaya Jnana. Next one is Anulomika Jnana. So Anulomika Jnana is proper knowledge. Proper knowledge is Kamasikata Jnana, Vipassana Jnana. This is called Anulomika Jnana. So Anuloma is proper. Proper for the attainment, proper for the previous jobs, previous arts. So, for example, Kamasikata Jnana. Kamasikata Jnana is understanding Karma and Karma knowledge. This is a proper one. So, to know those education, so you need to also know Karma and Karma result. If we understand the Karma and Karma result, we will have a good life, like a human deva. So if so, you can do many things. So you will be healthy, knowledgeable. If so, this is the base to learn those jobs, to learn those arts, to learn those Vaidya. So Kamasikata knowledge also needed. It is very basic. So it is also you can learn, you can get by learning, you can get by thinking. But for that later we will say. So generally we learn by reading Jataka story, by reading Buddha's story, disciples' story, how they go, how they do. So we learn about the beings in the hell, in the deva. So it is proper. So foundation is important. So original knowledge is important to learn everything. So because of this, we need to know Karma and Karma result, how to manage our life. If we are knowledgeable, if we are healthy, human deva, we can learn everything. So to reborn as a human, as a healthy and knowledgeable, so it is made of Karma and Karma result. So it is also important. So if someone is bright, any jobs you approach, once you approach soon, you will understand quickly. So not like some other people. So there are many people have to train a lot. After training a lot, they know very little. So if you say this only, they know this. They cannot know more than that. So knowledgeable one, brighter one is not like that. If you say just one thing, so their knowledge will multiply. So similar thing, or they will know. So when they do without learning also, after doing a few times, they may find new methods to be better. So yeah, so Kamasikata knowledge also needed. So this one in the school didn't teach, but in the school it didn't teach this kind of knowledge. So usually, so yeah, but it is also important. Next one is Satyanulomika, proper for the truth. It is basically Vipassana knowledge. Like Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana, or Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. So it is proper for the truth, proper for the Nibbana. So this kind of wisdom also use Khandi. Khandi is ability to see. So ability to see. Like we have a Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. Some people, once we explain, they cannot understand, even they cannot imagine. So, but some people, yeah, I know, I see when you are saying, some people say, in the same way, when we explain the 4 elements, some people not go into their mind. So they cannot imagine. Or it's a hardness, softness. You can press your hand harder. So although it is a very obvious one, didn't go into their mind. But some people, once we explain, so by closing their eye, like I see, I understand, they say. So like that. So ability to see. So ability to see. So also it is called a deity. Also it is called a ruchi. Ruchi is a satisfaction. They satisfy in their mind. In their mind. So because the teaching and they are practically finding is the same. So they satisfy. They are glad. They can look at. So these are like a synonym of wisdom. So kandi, ability to see. Deity, view. Ruchi, satisfaction. Mudi, gladness. Bhikha, looking at. So these are synonyms of wisdom. So in the same way, so if we explain about the 5 aggregate, nature, dukkha, anatta, some people can understand easily. Some people are still arguing, oh, not me, if so, who? This body is who? They don't want to accept like that. So it is vipassana knowledge. So these are also like jobs, arts, vaidya, kamaskada, sajanulomika. These are to be known by wisdom, to be learned, to be learned. So generally for most of people, we have to learn, we know. So, but for the thinking and knowledge, thinking and knowledge is not for everyone. Thinking without learning, just by thinking, they know that is not for everyone. Here say only for the Mahasatta, great people, great beings, they can know their self. So for this Anulomika Jnana, Vipassana Jnana, only 2 bodhisattva can know their self without learning. So Vipassana is, they can know, 2 bodhisattva only can know. 2 bodhisattva means a Buddha, the Buddha to be, the Vijika Buddha to be. So by seeing dropping in down a flower, by seeing leaves falling down from the tree, they think nature dukkha, like that. So, but waterly poems, no, it is in the summer, so they are missing something, or some are saying, leaves are dancing in the air, moving here and there. Some are how beautiful, like that. So, so thinking leaves falling down, it is the same, but thinking is different. Like a bodhisattva, Vijika bodhisattva, those beings, they can know vipassana by their thinking. No need a teacher. So other people cannot, at least need a short talk. Something they may know, for example, Sariputta Dubi, by seeing people. What he knows is after 100 years, all these people will die and be in his mind. So it is a very dangerous one, he thought. So yeah, some kind of vipassana knowledge, but a bit shallow and not enough until to get attainment. So because Bhanisariputta have been as a bhikkhu 500 lives. So about those knowledge is sharp. It is sharp. So, but not enough to get attainment. At least they need to listen and short talk from the Asaji. So, Bodhisattva, Vijayaka Buddha do. So, they can practice Vipassana by own self. So, the other Panya, and about the other Panya, so not like a Vipassana, the other Panya, so Mahabenya, the one who has a great knowledge, who has a profound Barami, like a Sawaka, Ega Sawaka, Mahasawaka. So they can know by thinking. They are naturally knowledgeable person. So by thinking, they can know. So the other people generally have to learn from them. So from them, from Buddha or Vijayaka Buddha or Buddha's disciple, they have to learn. So they cannot know their self. They cannot know their self. So you may see Bodhisattva. So once he was born, so there are eight fortune tellers. So talking about Bodhisattva, what will happen in the future. So only Bane Kundinya do we. The other people raise up 2 fingers. One possibility is will be Chekawadikin. Another possibility is will be Buddha. So, but Kundinya, Bane Kundinya do we. Only 1 finger rise up. So he saw something different. Because of this, he rise up just 1 finger. This one will be Buddha, like that. So maybe they are learning in the same. Bane Kundinya, maybe he knew some situation more than other people. Other people can only say, because if we learn about the sign of a great man, so if someone have, he can be Chekawadi, he can be Buddha. Usually 2 ways of teaching. So we learn. Those educations are coming from Brahma, who has met previous Buddha. So they have learned those things. Other people only know 2 possibilities. Only Bane Kundinya. So he know just 1. So will be Buddha. Something like that. People who has a great wisdom, by seeing some situation, they can think. So by thinking, they can know most of educations except Vipassana knowledge. Vipassana knowledge. Okay, so this is about the learning knowledge and thinking knowledge. Learning means by seeing other people's doing or some they have done. Listening someone's saying, learning from the teacher. If they got it is listening knowledge. Without listening, without seeing example, just by thinking themselves, if they know, it is a Chendamaya. And next one is Bhavanamaya. Bhavanamaya here means the wisdom within Samapatti. The wisdom within Samapatti. It is a Bhavanamaya, made of a development. So Samapatti, if we learn when we learn Abhidhamma, there are 2 types of Samapatti, like Jhana Samapatti, Phala Samapatti, we have. Nirodha Samapatti is no mind. No mind, no wisdom, just a cessation. So cessation of mind may not have here. So jhana samapatti, yeah, wisdom in the jhana samapatti. It is just by learning, by thinking, you cannot do. Just you have to practice. By listening and teachers saying, by thinking, cannot. So you have to develop akananga. So after that, you got a wisdom. Phala samapatti is so also have a samapatti, but after you have a mega phala. So to have a mega phala, you have to practice a vipassana. For the vipassana is it is coming from Buddha's teaching, coming from Buddha and coming from Vichika Buddha only. So other people cannot think. So Megaphala knowledge may go into the listening and thinking. Thinking is for the Bodhisattva, Vichika Buddha. So here may mean jhana samapatti, the penya within jhana samapatti. So this is even outside of dispensation. They have samatha practice. They can have a jhana, the wisdom within samapatti. It is made of a bhavana. Okay. So this is about the thinking knowledge, learning knowledge, and the knowledge made of a bhavana development. Next one I want to say is Benya in the Adisila, Benya in the Adichaita, Benya in the Adibanya. So Benya in the Adisila is when you are practicing in Padimokha, you have a wisdom. It is Benya in the Adisila. Benya in the Adichaita is when you got Rupavachara Samapatti. So at that time arise within you. Next one is Banya in the Adibanya. Means according to Bali, so it is when you have attainment mega phala, there is a banya. It is a banya in the adibanya. So because of this, we need to know adisila, adichaita, adibanya. So sila and adisila. Sila is a morality. Adisila is how to translate. Adi is we may say superior sila. Okay, superior sila, better sila. It is adi sila. So, like 5 precepts, 10 precepts. Here only mentioned 5 precepts and 10 precepts. So 8 precepts not mentioned, but if you say 5 and 10, it is included. It is within. So those silas are although the Buddha appear, not appear. There is those sila in the world who practice tabarsa paribhajaka, like ascetics. Ascetics practice, bodhisattva practice, kinchakavati, they also practice. So although Buddha appear and not appear, there is 5 precepts, 10 precepts, 8 precepts. Who practice? Ascetics, bodhisattvas, and Chakavati can. So those kings are very clever and maybe very, very good karma. So they can rule their country with the 5 precepts. Nowadays, even they cannot rule their family with the 5 precepts. They have a troublesome. And so, yeah. So, yeah, later on, so even bhikkhus, it is also possible. So people think in this way. So doing economy, financial, with the 5 precepts cannot do, some people think, because their punya is not enough. So, but again, Chakavati ruling in the whole country with the 5 precepts, sometimes 8 precepts. So they can do. So Padimokha Samvara Sila is only Buddha time it have. The other time no have. So it is a very superior sila, very detailed. So if you do this fault, you will have this punishment. It is not easy to give proper punishment. So to make a proper rule, very detailed, it is no good. So nowadays, people may accept many different culture because they cannot decide which one is really good. Really good. They cannot decide. So like that. So some country like a woman fast. some country maybe woman second, maybe like that. So it is arguing. So in the same way, so some country accept different kinds of sex. Okay, so men also okay, women also okay. No man and woman also okay. But the toilet is only two yet. So toilet is just two. So maybe in the future, toilet may have three types. One is a gent, one is a ladies. So you may start, if you want to be very modern, you may start to think that one. Make three types of toilets. So, yeah, it is a difficult things. What is correct? What is not correct? Even wearing clothes, the Buddha say, for the bhikkhus under the knee, like about 8 fingers. This is for the lower cloth. Upper cloth is about 4 fingers. Or above, must cover in the navel. So must wear the evenly. Not like some people, in front long, behind very short. So they don't have a stable rule. Some people wearing, according even in Myanmar, we are this age. In our younger time, the very modern people are wearing very long, and rubbing with the ground, the cloth. Our brother short again. Later will be long again. So like that, they don't have a stable rule. What is the standard wearing? So in the same way, everything, eating in time. So someone say, it is good. They may eat shru. So the way they think, maybe it is good. So, but the Buddha say, if you eat, you should not take a soup with the sound like shru, not to eat. This is not polite. It is not venerable. So the food in the mouth, with the food in the mouth, you should not speak. After without having an ability to say clearly. So with the food, you don't speak. So like that, it is not easy to be proper. So because of this, setting in the rule is very difficult. Yeah, some monastery, the even slippers, they have to move, they have to keep very nicely. So after taking shower, maybe towels are put inside, have to cover with this. So yeah, sometimes we have to think, it is really needed or not. So really we should practice or not. So this is a very difficult thing. In the same way, to give a punishment. For example, some country, if they steal, so they may catch their hand or something like that. Some country, if you kill someone, that one will be killed. So is it proper or not? So it is not easy to decide. So because of this, Buddha's rule is as an omniscient knowledge, it is very proper. So can get the benefit. It is a goodness for the goodness of Sangha, to press down bad people, to rise up good people, to be venerable. Maybe because of good rule. Now the Buddha, this be a long time ago. Now bhikkhus, Buddha's disciples are still very venerable until now, compared to some other groups. Yeah, like people to people, being in respect, approaching respectfully. So Buddha's disciples are still very respectful things because of good rules. So if no good rules, people may start to think, you also human, just a human. So like that, it is a very quite visible. Yeah, in the same way, like a Buddha statue, many people respect, so donate a lot. So it is because of good rule. So Patimokkha Samvara Sila is only in the Buddha time. It is just for the Buddha. Other people cannot lay down this kind of rule. So, so because of this, these silas are deep sila. So superior sila. Only Buddha time it appear. So now you go into the Buddha's dispensation, you have a chance to practice these moralities. Good luck. We may have to follow this and that rules if we approach different leaders. So some rules are not really proper, but you have to follow. So after that you suffer. Now it is there are many rules, many religions. If you really follow to their teaching, some rules, if you follow today, next day you will suffer. So it is just some people, something they listen, something they don't listen. If it's okay, still okay. So if you really follow fully, some religions are very big problem. So because no proper rule. So moderate people are quite okay. They are not really follow. By thinking, by checking, they follow. Something they listen, something they don't listen. It's quite okay. But Buddha's rules are not like that. And so if you follow strictly, so you just trying to understand what it means. After that, you follow, it will be fine. So because of good rule, so it is very important. Some seem to be good, other people like it. So, but not really beneficial. And so some are just seeing it's good. Those who really practicing, they are very suffered because they have to stay very carefully. So in the same way, some religion, monastery, so they are very good for the guest. I think the people staying in there is maybe suffering, maybe suffering. So because of this, we need to consider Buddha's teaching a lot. If you want to set a new rule, you need to consider is it good or not. Or generally, you may go by discussing. So for the Buddha's rule, you should try to follow. So not trying to remove it easily. So it is a deep sila. Okay, next one is adhijjhata. Adhijjhata is, what is adhijjhata? So generally, 8 kinds of absorption is adhijjhata. But one is vada bharika, based on vada. If so, it is not adhijjhata. 8 samabatti, 8 absorption, based on vada, especially in the outside of the Buddha's dispensation. It is not adhijjhata. So jhana in the outside of dispensation, it is not adhijjhata. So jhana within the Buddha's dispensation, which is the base of vipassana. If so, it is adhicitta. It is only in the Buddha time. Vipassana is only in the Buddha time. So, the other time jhanas they can get outside of the Buddha's dispensation. So, like ascetics, bodhisattva, and Chekawatikin, they can have a jhana. So outside of the Buddha's dispensation. For the vipassana, so only when the Buddha appears, so it can have. So only Buddha can explain. So because of this, it is adhicitta, superior citta. The wisdom in that mind is adhicitta panya in the adhicitta. So next one is Banya in the Adipanya. Adipanya in the Bali, Adipanya means within the Megaphala, but in a commentary, also Vipassana Banya also, Kamasakata Banya also. So Kamasakata Banya outside of the Buddha's dispensation also. Kamasakata Panya have Kamasakata Panya, but not complete, not widely, not detailed. So in the Buddha's dispensation, very detailed. What is the cause of long life? What is the cause of wealthy? So everything detailed, you can know. You can know. Vipassana Panya, like Bani Sariputta, to be a little knowing as a nature, then dukkha, but not anatta. So it is also can have but not so detailed. So Megaphala Panya is very surely in the Buddha's dispensation. So because of this, mainly Deep Panya is Megaphala Panya in the Pali, but in the commentary, Vipassana Panya started from the Kamasakata Panya. It's also a deep Panya, superior Panya. So the wisdom in a deep Panya, it is also a kind of Panya. Okay, so now time is up. We should stop here.
Thank you, Sayadaw, for your teaching today. The first question, Vanami Sayadaw, before Sayadaw explained Deva can give the dream, how about departed family who is born in the Peta world? Do they have the power to give the dream? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
They may have. So based on individual's ability, so they may have some power. So it is a dream or practically shouted. I don't know. You may have heard Ken Sododana, Ken Bambisara in the Buddha time. So he can hear Vedas shouting, maybe in a dream or in a after wake up. So have this kind of things. So they are quite similar to devas if it is powerful. So yeah, they may have a power. But here, when we read, just produced by deva, so it is mentioned. So powerful Veda, they may be able to do something.
Thank you, Sayadaw. The next question. Vanami Sayadaw, earlier it was explained that the karma produces in dreams is weak. Is there a difference in the strength of karma between what is thought, spoken, and done? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Yes, in a dream is most of the time sleeping. Awakening mind is in between. And those time has a dream. That means so no awakened mind arising continuously in the sleeping time. Because of not continuously, it cannot be powerful. So when we do actions, so at that time, the mind can arise continuously and powerfully. So because of this, it can be stronger. So also have a force, a body according to Wunya rule. So in a dream, so we say avoharika. Avoharika means although they do something wrong in a dream, it is not enough to say as a fault. Yeah, generally you may say weak and strong.
Sayadaw, on that earlier question, I believe the questioner asked also if the difference, the karma strength, if it's the karma is done by thought or spoken or done. Could you also clarify?
Karma in a dream and karma?
Any karma that is performed based on thought, thinking, versus what is spoken or done in physical action. I believe that's the questioner also curious. Yes, if there's difference in strength of karma.
Karma produces a dream. The karma which can produce the dream, I didn't understand the right
thing. Aside from the dream, the questioner asked, is there a difference on the strength of karma between what is thought or spoken or done, like mental action versus verbal action versus physical action? Is there a difference in the strength of karma?
Speaking bodily action, it is only karma vajra karma. So to go to the one human, to go to awful state. For the mental action, so with the mental action, you can go even in Brahma. So like that. So Vipassana also done by mental action. So mental action, mental karma is, so it is wider. So weak and strong is, so it may have in both.
I see. Thank you, Sayadaw. Thank you. Next question, Vanami Sayadaw. Could Sayadaw please kindly explain again why only jhana samapatti is considered as bhavana maya panya, but magga or phala samapatti are not included? Thank you very much, Sayadaw.
Here, according to writing, only samapatti banya. So which samapatti is not mentioned? Here not mentioned. I need to say that. So only if we want to know according to books, only samapatti banya. Didn't say which samapatti or jhana or megaphala. It is not mentioned directly. So because of this, although I explain something according to my understanding, it is not really sure. So samapatti, mega, for the mega, we didn't say samapatti because the mega is just one time. So samapatti means you need to arise a long time. So as a use of samapatti, we have jhana samapatti, phala samapatti, nirodha samapatti, like that. But nirodha samapatti is no mind. Only you may think phala samapatti included or not. So it is because of saying just general, may include, may not include. So it is not sure, just may explain. So only maybe by listening, they have to practice vipassana, got megaphala. So if so, may go to listening and thinking. But not so sure. So yeah, only to make it sure, just saying banya in the samabadi is bhavana maya banya. Yeah, only I can say that one surely.
Thank
Okay.
you, Sayadaw.
Mandami Sayadaw, how to make wish, how to learn, how to think, how to practice correctly, so that in future he can meet with the true Dhamma and good teacher and good society, which can practice Dhamma completely, so that he can practice and learn parallelly with the good teacher.
Okay. So meeting with a good teacher, understanding the teaching of a good teacher is because of Vajja Charana. So you need to fulfill Vajja and Charana. Vajja has 3 or 8 types. Charana is 15 types. So you may learn those things. Vajja Charana, in the definition of Vajja Charana Sampanna. So if someone endowed the Vajja and Charana, so commit a good teacher, can practice in a good way, can understand.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Mandami Sayadaw, through handcraft and telling fortune and giving speech, would there be Panyindriya Cetasika arise? I think this is related to Kama Yatana, Sipayatana, and Vijayana. Yeah.
Panya Cetasika. So generally you may say, if you know correct cause and effect, if you know something, yeah, it is a banya, a kind of banya. So, but like banya in the religion, so this is doing in jobs. Generally, it is just understanding about the jobs. So, but do have a good and bad karma is what is the intention, the cause of making these jobs. For example, so you making these jobs to support parents or family like that. So if so, by understanding karma and karma result, if so, you have a good karma. So understanding together with karma and karma result. But if you do the jobs, so jobs is generally not good and not bad. But if your aim is to harm other people, so if so, it can be akusala. So knowing the jobs is generally may say banya, just knowing about how to do, but it is not mean kusala or kusala itself.
Mandami Sayadaw, how should or where should he be? Where should he wish to be reborn? That will be more secure or more guaranteed.
If you want to practice, want to aim nibbana, so just you make a wish nibbana sabbichyo hodu, without thinking where you should born. So you better to think, although it is a human or deva, so as a nature dukkha anatta. If so, you were reborn in a proper place. If reborn, so or you may have a nibbana even in this life.
So Sayadaw, may you lead us in making aspiration and sharing merits, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. Idam me punyam
idam me punyam
Nibbanasa
nibbanasa
Pachayo
pacheyo
Hodu Mama
hodu
Bunya Bhagam
mama bunya
Tava
bhagam
Sadanam
sapasatanam
Pajemi
pajemi
Kesave Me
kesave
Samam
me
Bunya
samam
Bhagam
punya bhagam
Labandu
labandu
Sadhu
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 sadhu